Hi there, it's Sally, and thank you so much for expressing your interest in finding your passion, understanding your potential, and finding your true purpose in life. This is so important, and I like to try and explain it in this analogy. This is a sand timer. We've all seen these before. There is sand in the top, there is sand in the bottom, and it drips through this little thing in the middle. Now, this to me is an analogy for life. Just imagine that this was your life, and these are the years that we've had so far, and this is all the future. And every moment when we wake up, we go through the day and the sand is dripping through, dripping through, dripping through. So every single day that we live actually is one less day, because it will drip through into what has already been. But we live our lives thinking that this will carry on forever, that there will always be sand in the top of this, sand timer. But what if our life was literally like this? What if it was the other way around, where the amount that's left in the top is significantly less than the amount in the bottom? Would we have lived our life thinking, I've really found my passion, I really know my purpose, and I've really given my best to the world? Because in my opinion, that's what life is all about. Now, some of you know my story. I was in the corporate world for many years, and then I left that and I opened an orphanage. And whilst I was working with the orphans, I understood that children have no access to medicine, but they could heal themselves. So it took me on this whole journey to understand the mind, understand the body, and to really bring out the best from within different people. And I've learned lots of different things. I've learned Chinese metaphysics, I've learned Reiki, I've learned Shiatsu, I've learned color medicine, I've learned meditation, I've studied the wisdom, I've done the Bhagavad Gita, the Upanishads, many, many, many things. But what I've really started to realize is I meet a lot of people, and deep inside them, they don't know who they are or why they're on this earth or what they're doing with their life. And it's almost like you live a life on autopilot. And I feel that's quite sad. And this is why I wanted to launch this 3-month program, because I guarantee that if I can work with you for 3 months, I'm really going to help you find and understand what is your passion, what is your purpose, and what is your true potential. And one of the things I'm going to start with, which is always great fun, is Chinese metaphysics, because it's almost like the date you are born, you come with a set of ingredients. So I say it's a bit like cooking. Imagine you want to make a fruit salad, and you go to the fridge and you get out your oranges, you get out the apples, you get out the pineapple, you get out the pears, and you make it into a fruit salad. But you really want to add the grapes. But when you go back to the fridge, you realize there aren't any grapes in the fridge. Now, in that moment, you can't add any grapes because you haven't got them. It's not in your list of ingredients. But that doesn't mean to say in the future, you can't go to the shop and buy the grapes and then add them later, make a new fruit salad, add something later. And this really is what life is about. You have been given a set of ingredients, and we classify them into 5 elements: metal, water, wood, fire, and earth. But the mixture of those ingredients and how much you've got and of one ingredient or how much you've got in another ingredient is totally unique to you. So what I'm going to do with you as a group, I'm only going to take 10 ladies, is we're really going to work through, what does fire mean? Fire means inspiration, we all know that, right? Fire means passion, but what else does fire mean? Water means wisdom, water means movement, water usually means big picture. But what else does water really mean? Earth means stability. Earth means trust. But what else does earth really mean? Wood means growth. Wood means expansion. But what else does wood really mean? And metal means discipline and dedication and getting things the right way and being determined. But what else does metal really mean? So I'm going to work with you, and I'm going to first of all explain to you who you are, what is your mixture of ingredients. So somebody might say to me, yes, Sally, but I'm water, but my son's water, and we're totally different. Well, of course you are, because water is only one of your ingredients. So let's say you're water, and in your chart you've got lots of other water, then your water is very strong. But let's say your son is water, but he's surrounded by fire, then maybe his water is different to yours. And if he's got a lot of earth in there, then maybe his water is stopped and, you know, restricted by the earth. So these things are very fun. And once you start to really understand what ingredients you come with, then I'm going to work with you on whether you should, you know, have your own business or whether maybe you should work for other people. I'm going to work with you on what types of relationships suit you best. I'm going to work with, you know, whether you should be at the front driving the business or maybe taking a back seat and doing some of the more support roles. I'm also going to work with you on relationships, you know, how do you get the best out of your own relationship with other people. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and this is only one thing I'm going to do. There's lots of other things we're going to do as well along the way, and it's going to be for 3 months, and I guarantee at the end of those 3 months you're going to have real clarity on what is the gift that you can bring to the earth. You know, what is it you're here for? Why are you here? What is that gift that you can bring to the earth? So it's a new syllabus, and it's part of my Life Success 360 method, which I'm working on at the moment. And when we launch it, it's going to be 999 Singapore dollars. But because it's a new syllabus and because I'm actually trialing out all this new material, and I'm only going to take 10 ladies, we're going to launch it at 497 Singapore dollars. So that's 497 Singapore dollars, and you get me for 3 months. We're going to do 6 Zoom calls as a collective group. But you're also going to get weekly updates and newsletters from me, where we're going to sort of work systematically through things. So we go at the same pace, you know, it's not that we're sprinting off and people can't keep up. We go at a nice pace, and then we get on the Zoom and we discuss what everybody's learned and what they've experienced, and then we move a little bit further forward, then we get on another Zoom as a group and we discuss again. If you miss any of the Zooms, it's not a problem. I will record them and we will send them to you. So all you have to do, there's going to be a link put it below this video. You really have to click on the link and register. It's 497. If it says 999, don't worry, that's the price it's going to be launched at. You will only pay 497, and let's get you started. But it will be popular, I know. There's only 10 ladies. I really don't want to take a massive group of people. I'm going to work with 10 people, because that way we can bring out the best in everybody on the call. So I look forward to it, and I hope to see you very soon. Take care. Bye.